Hey Collective and Soul Tribe, happy Tuesday. It is Tuesday, April the 7th. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day so far. Now, for those of you right now that are in different places, maybe you live in a different country, a different time zone, please keep in mind that it doesn't matter where you are, okay? And it doesn't matter what angel number you guys are seeing, whether this is in the night, the day, okay? It could be Wednesday, it could be a Thursday, it doesn't matter. Please keep in mind that the messages are timeless, okay? And also, just an FYI, if the message does resonate with you in some way, shape, or form, if you do comment that it resonates with you, that's perfectly okay. Everybody has freedom of speech in that sense. But if you are trolling and making troll, messages in the bottom of the video, or it just doesn't make sense, sorry to say this, guys, but I'm blocking you, okay? I have no shame in my game to say that in my readings because, again, this is my business. And yeah, when it comes to business, I try to be as professional as possible, even if it is on social media, okay? A lot of people do not realize that it is good to differentiate your business versus your personal self, okay? So not everybody agrees with that, but it depends on what you're doing. But I personally don't like mixing the two together. That's basically mixing business with pleasure, right? So if there is something that resonates with you, no problem. But if you're gonna troll, okay, and make random comments, especially those bots that I see on other tarot readers' pages, oof, it just gets me excited because I just want to block them for them. I don't play when it comes to my energy, so yeah. A lot of people, they like to go through certain things to kind of find out, and sometimes with me, I don't like to find out, so I'll just block it. But anyway, for those that support my channel and that have been cordial and respectful and just, the usual, right? I respect you guys. I thank you guys. I appreciate you guys because you guys knows what's up, right? And anybody who knows me or has watched my videos know that I don't sugarcoat anything. What you see is what you get. So that could be also another thing where, like I always say in my videos, I'm not everybody's cup of tea, and that is okay, okay? I'm not here to please everybody, and not everybody is here to like me, and that is okay. And once you accept that in life, you realize that there's nothing that can stop you, right? From doing whatever it is that you want to do. So let's jump into it. Okay, guys, let's see what you might need to know. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day, like I said, okay? And if you're not having a good day, allow that to pass by, let it flow through your body, and tomorrow is a brand new day. Okay, so let's see what messages you need to know when it comes to, Sword of Light energy, okay? What you guys could need to know, what messages you guys could be, getting as well when it comes to signs, maybe synchronicities, things like that. Okay, so the first card that showed up is the number 16, all right? This is talking about basically your challenges are almost over. So if you guys were dealing with current challenges or dealing with certain issues that you felt like you had the answers to, but there was no resolve to it, there wasn't anybody resolving it, there wasn't anybody fixing it, that could be significant. Now, this can go in many ways, so take the messages as it comes, whether this is in your personal life, whether this is worldwide, whether this is people you know. Just know that whatever circumstances that are happening, know that it is almost over, especially what's going on worldwide, okay? It's almost like you can feel that energy where there's like a push and pull, where you can see that there are changes being made, but the question is, when will it happen? When will this thing, okay, that we're hoping for, when will it be resolved? Okay, so know that whatever the situation is, know that it is divine timing, and that you guys can basically look up into a smile, right, when it comes to the future. So with the number 16, right, 16 talks about, spiritual lessons, breaking illusions. Okay, this is about having sudden realizations about certain people, places, and things. Okay, shedding illusions as well, and having more than one breakthrough. So some of you guys could have had multiple breakthroughs. Okay, with the number 16, 1 and 6 equals 7. 7 talks about, spirituality. So there could be something about your spirituality where you guys may have like an inner knowing, And this inner knowing that you guys have, it's almost like it's bringing in clarity because you guys were able to go within and reflect. Okay, so let's see what else shows up. So we have here 17. I like how this is going in sequence. Okay, 16 and 17. For some of you guys are needing to, for example, okay, say you work a lot. You work a lot of hours, you work really hard. Okay, you work a lot, but maybe you don't play. Okay, and so I don't know why this manifesting sound, I don't know if you guys can hear it in the background, but it sounds very like Darth Vader-ish. Like, it sounded so nice, and all of a sudden it's like, dong. I'm like, what the hell? I don't know if you guys can hear it. I can, but I'm playing it in the background for you guys. But anyway, there's something about you guys when it comes to playing, right? So even when it comes to, like, say you work really hard, but maybe you don't do things that bring joy to you, that is significant. Like, the universe is saying, find out things that bring out joyous experience for you, or find things that bring balance into your life, even if it's not you being playful, right? Like, some of you may have pets or animals, or maybe you guys enjoy being around animals. So even, like, I don't know, volunteering at a veterinary clinic or volunteering at a shelter could be very significant, right? But learning to have duality and balance when it comes to working and playing hard could be significant for some of you, right? With the number 17, it talks about whatever it is that you're manifesting, right? And even when it comes to spiritual leadership, there's something about you getting visions. Okay, this could be dreams, etc. With the number 1 and 7, this talks about 8. So this is about your power. So you stepping into your power, just because you step into your power doesn't necessarily mean that you're only supposed to work. You can work, but you can also play, right? So there's nothing wrong with, you going out and enjoying yourself, or going to the movies, or, going on a date on your own, right? Being able to enjoy the simple things in life could be very significant. And I get that right now, this is a time where, maybe we don't have money right now to go outside and explore and do certain things. I get that. Not everybody is financially in a place where they can do a lot of things. So what? Make something up, do something, draw, find a piece of paper, okay? Make your own thing, right? You don't have to wait on somebody else to say to you, hey, let's go out to this party, or let's go out to this gym, or let's go out here, when you have the freedom to start your own thing, right? Even when it comes to, like, certain energies too, there's something about orcas. Okay, now this is also giving, like, Capricorn and Scorpio energy. There's something about oaths, contracts, and integrity that could also be significant too. Okay, so take what resonates with that. And it's also giving, like, Pluto energy and Ceres energy, which is Cancer, Taurus. This is talking about fertility, creation, cycles, abundance, and birth. So there's something that you guys are creating, but there's something about divine timing. Okay, so yeah, prayers from the heart. Okay, number 23. Psalms 23 could resonate for some of you, right? The number 42. So there's something about praying from the heart and knowing that you guys are ready for more, okay? Flowers could also be very significant with the number 40, but there's something about you trying to build some form of stability within your life or within your circumstances, right? But know that you guys are growing, you guys are blossoming, and know that when it comes to, like, your career or within your career, there's something about you making changes on things that you've been contemplating, okay? So it says your loved ones are safe. Let go of the fear, okay? But your loved ones are safe. If you guys were worried about, taking care of your loved ones, or wondering what would have happened to your loved ones, especially if you're somebody who seeks adventure, like maybe you want to travel, maybe you want to travel the world, or maybe you want to travel in your own hometown, right? It's like Canada. A lot of people live in Canada but don't realize how beautiful every province is in their own way, right? Especially Nova Scotia and PEI, right? So there's something about that where even if it's a job, even if it's traveling, whatever it is that you guys are ready for more and planning to basically expand on, there's something about your loved ones being safe. So if you were worried about them, it's almost like the universe is saying that you don't have to worry about them because they are protected. Okay, so yeah. I love how this is going in sequence if you guys haven't noticed either. It's like 16, 17, then 23. Then it goes 40, 41, 42. Okay, so there's something about your prayers being answered at this time. And also with the number 12, there's something about, you know, you embracing your life purpose. So because you guys are focusing on what it is you desire, what it is that you're manifesting, especially if it is your life purpose and you embracing that, the universe is saying that whatever makes your heart joyful, that is whatever. Whether you are a lawyer, a doctor, a nurse, okay, a pediatrician, whatever, a teacher, okay, a office person, an accountant, whatever you are, if you do a job that makes you feel fulfilled, whether this is your own work, okay, a 9 to 5, because let's be honest, not everybody is meant to work for somebody else. And there are people out there that can work for other people, you know? So there's something about that too, where it doesn't matter what you guys are doing, as long as you're embracing your life purpose that brings you happiness and joy, that's all that matters with the number 12. Okay, yeah. It says, yes, you are correct. So there's something about you being correct when it comes to listening to your inner guidance, your inner knowing. And I did say this with the number 7 as well, with 16, right? I said that there's something that you guys could be doing that's allowing you to move forward, okay? We also have this as a blessing in disguise with the number 33. So whatever it is that you guys are doing, there's something about it being a blessing in disguise. Basically for you. Even if you may not see that, it's a blessing for you. Okay, everything happens for a reason. With the number 33, this talks about, you know, support. So even if you guys are creating something, whether this is you creating joy, expression, or just your creativity, there's something about you receiving some type of recognition because you guys are stepping into the spotlight. There's something about you sharing your messages to other people because they need to hear it. Whether this is you or someone you know, there's something about you being able to be activated so that you can go through this breakthrough and basically help other people, you know, that either look like you, went through certain things like you, or just the energy in itself, right? At the bottom of the deck, it says, don't give up on love. Okay, there's a relationship that you guys cherish really much, like really, 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 really to your core. And there's something about that being healed and allowing, you know, forgiveness so that, you know, love can thrive again. So again, when it comes to forgiveness, there's something about maybe forgiving yourself or forgiving the situations that you've dealt with. And this has been coming up a lot. Now, if this is other people, like I said, you may have other people from the past that keep showing up in your energy. I do say to you guys to protect your energy. That's significant, but it does happen, right? Like ever since you guys moved on, like say you guys moved on, okay, you're not in that energy anymore. You don't speak to certain people anymore. You're not in that frequency. There is something about that where you may have someone in your energy that feels like, especially with the time being 808. So angel number 808 is significant, but there's something about completions, right? Completing a cycle, service. So if you guys were in situations where you felt like there was a connection that you may have had that was a little bit awkward or weird, know that that connection is being fixed basically in the background so that when you guys come into union or come together, that things will actually flow the way that it's supposed to. Okay, yeah, trusting in divine purpose as well is significant. Know that healing will come when it comes to your path. So I'm going to end it here, guys. So please take what resonates with you whenever you see this. But again, thank you guys for the love and the support. Okay, thank you guys for following me on YouTube and TikTok. And of course, on my website, it is www.mysteriouslyunique.ca. Okay, you guys can book a reading or you guys can, you know, check out my blog. But yeah, anybody who is dealing with this energy of maybe feeling stagnant, you feel like things are flowing, but it's not really flowing. There's something about things changing. But again, when it comes to patience and divine timing, waiting for things to be orchestrated in a way that benefits us, even if it doesn't look like it now, it's benefiting us for the future. okay, when it comes to certain dynamics and things that are happening right now. So whether this is in your personal life or external, like what we see around us, take what resonates depending on the situation. This could even be both, you know, but just know that whatever chaos or whatever that's happening right now in the energy, know that we are moving towards calmer waters. Okay, you guys? And another thing too with messages as well, even if the message doesn't resonate right now, please keep in mind that some readers can read energy ahead of time, meaning the future. So even if it doesn't resonate like today, it could resonate like a month or two from today. And some of you guys may look back and say, whoa, that person did mention that that was going to happen. So also keep that in mind, that readings are not just only based on only within that moment, within that minute, hour, second. Sometimes it takes time for things to brew. Okay, so keep that in mind. Even with dreams, if you guys get dreams and wonder why your dreams are not happening in that moment, it's because your dreams are just like readings. Okay, you will see it, you will understand the message behind that, but it's almost like being prepared for when it does happen. It's almost like, oh, okay, I knew this was going to happen, so whatever. While everybody else may be freaking out, you're very aware and conscious. Okay, so just keep that in mind as well. But anyway, thank you guys. I appreciate you guys as always. I love you guys. And I'll see you guys in the next video or message. All right, guys? Bye.